Welcome dear students. As we have already discussed three kind of statements, create, insert and select statement. In today's session, I'll be discussing the variations in using the select statements. Well students, the SQL where clause. Here, WHERE, this is the one of the keyword used in SQL statements. Okay, so normally we find the where clause in select statement. Okay, so as I just now mentioned that we will be discussing some various forms of using the select statement. So how to include this keyword where keyword as a clause in the SQL statement. Just let us understand the purpose why we are making use of this keyword. The where clause is used to filter the records. So what do you mean by filter the records? Suppose if our department is having a database which is keeping the student information of all the 3 year BCA students, first, second and third year students. If let us assume that the students BCA students data is together. In such instance, if I want to separate the information about first BCA students only, if I want to separate the records of only second year BCA students only, or if I want to have third BCA students records separately. So this is what where I want to filter the records. Like for example, I want only the first BCA records. Out of all the student details, I have to I have to filter only which one? First BCA students records. Okay, so this is my requirement. So normally the where clause is used to filter the records. Okay, so it is used to extract only those records that fulfill a specified condition. So filtering the records, okay. So in the complete data set, if I want only first BCA students, somewhere in my SQL statement I should mention the condition, right? What is that condition? Like I want only the first BCA students data. I want only second BCA students data. So this is what I should do. So I should specify the condition with certain, according to my requirements if I want to filter. So and that is done, that specified condition, that condition is written with the help of which one? Where clause. Okay, so just observe here the syntax of using the where clause in our select statement. Okay, so where syntax, see of the syntax of a select statement which include which class? Where clause. Okay, observe here the pattern. Select column 1 column 2 from table name where condition. So here they are telling select which columns you want. So just now in my previous session I had told there may be no necessary for me to view all the attributes information that are there in the table. I can simply specify which column I am interested, which attribute I am interested. So if I want to view only a particular column information, then I can mention which column I want to view. Yes or no? So select column 1, column 2. It means what? If it is in the syntax form, you can write the column name here, attribute name here, which attribute you want to view. Okay, so suppose if we want to view all the attributes, what it will be in the syntax? Select star, right? So all the columns if you want to view, select star. If I want to view only a particular column, particular attribute information, then I'm putting what? Column 1 comma column 2. Okay, so select column 1 column 2 from table name. You should specify from which table you want to extract the information, right? So from is a keyword and table name. It is shall we take the customers only? Yes. So from customers where condition. So I want to view the customer from the customer table. I want to view particular column or particular attribute information, but I am also adding certain condition. So I am adding that condition with the help of which clause? Where clause. Observe here. Select column 1, column 2, like that, any number of attributes which you want to view from, the table name you should mention, where, this is a clause or a keyword. After this you should put a condition. So what is that condition? How to use that condition? Let us discuss that with an example. Okay, just check out here. The SQL where clause, the selected columns and the selected rows. So how to select a particular column and particular rows. If you don't want to view all the rows, as I just now told you, in the student BCA student database, we are having first BCA, second BCA, third BCA, all the students information we are having. We are having many number of rows. In that, I want to select which row information, only the first BCA students rows information. Are you all understanding? So if I want to have only the student ID and name, that is the only column which I want to refer. That is the only attribute I want to refer. Those selected columns. The selected column means the interested attribute. So I am interested with student ID or roll number and student name. That is a two column which I am interested. So the selected columns and selected rows. What is the selected rows? How I am putting the condition? How I am filtering the records using the where clause. Where condition, what is the condition? Class is equal to first BCA. What is the condition I am giving? Class value, the attribute class should hold what type of value? First BCA value. So whichever the records or which in that student table, which column? Class column, whichever the rows are having the value as first BCA for class column, only that thing I want to view. So that is what here you mean to say selected rows. So selected columns and selected rows. Okay, so just check out, the where clause is used to filter the records as we know it. It is used to extract only those records that fulfill a specified condition. So my condition was what? Class is equal to first BCA. So whichever the rows which under the column class which is having the value first BCA, that is going to fulfill, okay, my condition. Only those records will be fetched. Okay, so just check out how it is done. The where syntax, column 1, column 2, from table name, where condition. Now the example following to that. The following SQL statement selects all the customers from the country Mexico in the customer table. So just check out here students. They are telling they want to view all the column, all the attributes they want. So that is why they are adding which one? Asterisk symbol. Asterisk symbol if you have added means it is going to show all the column or attributes. And select star from is a keyword from which table it is? Customer table, right? From customer table. Where clause, what is a condition? So condition should be added with a respective column name, right? What is the column name we have chosen? Country. In the customer table we are having a attribute called as country, and what is the value we are adding for the country? We are specifying country data type is which one? Alphanumeric or varchar. I mean varchar or character. So such data types values has to be what? Embedded, or it should be mentioned within single quotes, right? So where clause, what is the condition we have added? Country equal to Mexico. Country is a column name, and whichever, I mean for the column country, for the attribute country, whichever the row is having the value Mexico, it, the statement has to select only that particular row. Are you all understanding? So select star from customers. Select all the attributes, all the columns from the customers, where the column country should have which value? Only the Mexico value. Observe here students. Okay, this was the table I had referred, right? So select star from customers. So customer ID, customer name, contact name, address, city, postal code, country, everything will be selected. What is the condition we have added? Where country, yes, for this one, right? For this column, where country equal to within single quotes Mexico, right? So do you find any rows with the value Mexico here? Yes, you are having the second one and third one with which value? Mexico value, right? Yes, this one. The second one and the third one you are finding with the Mexico value. So the output of that particular query will be this second and third row, only these two rows will be displayed. So the customer ID 2 and 3 will be displayed as an answer. Okay, because only these two rows are satisfying the country condition. What is that country condition? Country equal to Mexico, right? Yes, only uh, under this attribute country, these two rows are having that value for country. Are you all understanding? So the output of that statement will be what? These two rows displayed. Okay. Well, so remember the SQL statements which is using where clause, it is always followed, actually it is found, where clause is found with which statement? Select statement. Okay, so this is what the pattern. Select column 1, column 2 or asterisk from table name where followed by the condition. Okay, fine. Now just check out here the other variation with the help of select statement. Selected rows and all columns. If you want to select a particular row and if you want to have all the columns, how you are using the which one syntax. So here it is also a discussion related to text fields versus numeric fields. Let us just find what is that. SQL requires single quotes around text values. So any attributes which are having the values of character type or varchar type, alphanumeric type, they have to be what put within or embedded within which one? Single quotes when you are using it in the condition. Okay. So most database systems will also allow double quotes also. So suppose if you are using double quotes also, it will be accepting. Some of the softwares or database system will accept such type of inputs which is embedded within double quotes also. However, numeric fields should not be enclosed in quotes. So whichever the column or attributes, when you are creating a table, whichever the column is having the data type numeric, they should not be what embedded within a single quotes or double quotes. So just check out one example here. Select star from customers. It means what? Select all the columns from which table? Customer table. But you are fetching only a particular row. Which is that particular row? Where you are using the where clause. Where condition. What is the condition here? Customer ID equal to 1. So you are fetching the row of a customer ID. So the column customer ID should hold which type of value? 1, digit 1. So whichever the customer ID is having the value 1, that particular row has to be displayed. And star represents or asterisk symbol represents what? All the columns from which table? Customer table. So just refer the example here. So with this example here, observe the customer ID here 1. See, customer ID is a unique one, primary key value, right? So customer ID should not be repeated. It means what? No two customers should have a same customer ID, right? So we discussed what type of example now? Select star from customer, select all the columns from customers, select asterisk symbol from customers, where condition is told. You want to view a particular row where customer ID, when you are mentioning the condition, you should specify the column name. So where customer ID, it is nothing but the column name equal to customer ID equal to 1. See here, do you find the value 1? Yes, in this table we are having the value 1. So this particular row, only this row will be selected. Alfred Peterkus, Maria Anders, Aubert, Berlin, postal code with Germany country. Okay, so this first row will be, or the customer information which is holding the customer ID 1, only this will be displayed as an output. Hope you are following this. Okay, now we shall discuss another variation with SQL statement. The SQL select distinct statement. What do you mean by distinct statement? That is, for example, in our records in the customer table, for example, what we have discussed just now, we will be having the some informations what duplicate, or some repeated values we will be finding. For example, in the customer table, in the country column, we had two rows with Mexico value, right? Didn't you think that the city where the two customers are from same country, Mexico? Are you all understanding? So the whenever we are having some more than one value, repetition you are having. Okay, so repeated values if you are finding in a column, I am speaking only with the country column in customer table, and in that customer table for the country we had some options like this. Here, from the country column, which are the values we are finding? Germany, Mexico, UK, and Sweden. So, which is the duplicacy? Only in this particular column, Mexico is repeated, right? Germany only one time you are finding, but two customers are there from Mexico, UK, and Sweden. So here country is not taken as a primary key or a key or unique attribute. We have not constrained like that. So here the value may be repeated. Okay. So in case if you are displaying only the particular column country, okay, and if you want to just avoid that duplicacy, if you want to display only one value of that, then we are making use of which one? Distinct keyword along with the select statement. Well, let us go with the definition now. The select distinct statement is used to return only one or only distinct values, different values. Like in the country column, we found many different country names, whereas one country, that is Mexico, was repeated, right? So if you want to display it only one time, if you don't want that value to be repeated two times, then we go for which keyword? Distinct. Okay, so the select distinct statement is actually used to return only distinct values inside a table. A column often contains many duplicate values, like as just now I showed you, the country attribute is having duplicate value in the sense two customers are belonging to same country. So when two customers are belonging to same country, there the country name got repeated. Under country column, the country name got repeated. So that is why we call it as a duplicate value. And sometimes you only want to list the different values. So there are certain instances where we want to simply display like which are the countries, I mean the customers are from which different countries. In such case, when you want to view the data, then you want to view only the country information. There, if Mexico is repeated two times, it looks odd. You want only one appearance of Mexico. Are you all understanding? So if you want to view like the customers are from which different countries, and only if you want to display the country column, there, suppose if Mexico is repeated twice, it looks odd. If it has to be displayed only once, then we can make use of which one? Distinct keyword along with select statement when you're writing the where condition, so that it avoids that duplicate values. Okay. So let us understand it with the example written here. This is how the syntax goes. Select distinct keyword it is. Both are keywords. Select distinct syntax. This is a heading what I have specified. Below to this line is a keyword. Select distinct. These two are keywords followed by. So you know by now I have explained some examples, like if you want to display only respective columns, only that those columns you can mention here. Column 1, column 2. Okay. So select distinct column 1, column 2, comma, like that, any number. From is a keyword, and following to that table name is what? Customers. Okay. So with this, what you are writing, the exact example, just check out here. The following SQL statement selects only the distinct unique values from the country column in the customer table. So just check out here. Select distinct. Yes, select distinct, which is a column 1, column 2 we are having, but we mention only how many? 1. Select distinct country, only country column we have chosen to display. From which table? Customers table. So with this, what will be the output? So from this table, when we view the output, as we have selected only select distinct country from customers, right? So select distinct only which column? Country column here. So only this column information will be displayed, but it will be, the values will be like this: Germany, Mexico, only one time it displays, UK, then Sweden. So 4 rows will be displayed: Germany, Mexico, UK and Sweden. The meaning here is it avoided the duplicate data for which one? Mexico. Okay. Okay. The following SQL statement lists the number of different customer countries. So just check out here, distinct customer. Select distinct country from customer. This was a very previous example, right? So if you include count, it is a keyword, okay? And we call it as an aggregate function. So count means it is going to display the number. So how many it will be displaying, how many countries were present? 4, right? Mexico is repeated 2 times, so it means what? Out of 5 records, 4 countries were there. So select count distinct country from customers. It will be what? Instead of displaying the country names, it is going to simply take the unique country names. So total uniquely, I mean, if we leave the repetition of Mexico, total 4 countries were there, right? So the answer for this particular query will be what? 4. What is the information displayed? Digit 4. So the following SQL statement lists the number of different customer countries. So distinct. So this is how we can make use of which one? Count keyword. Okay. Then example to display unique branch details. So branch details means what? For example, if it is a bank and like it could be some state bank or Canara bank, it will be having many branches, right? So branch numbers, it will be having branch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So somewhere if the branch numbers are repeated and if you want to avoid the repetition of branch number, so there select distinct, okay? Here asterisk means what? All the columns you want to display. Select distinct all the columns from which table? Branch master. So let us understand that there are 7 rows. There are 7 rows, but with branch number B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, B6, B7, and again let us assume B6 is repeated, branch 6 is repeated. So total 7 rows are there. But when I give select distinct star from branch master from all the columns, distinct. So what happens? In branch number B6 is repeated 2 times. It will be considering only 1 time and it will be giving how many rows to display? 6 rows will be selected. Okay. Well students, my next discussion I'll be discussing more about how to sort the data or how to create a table, a new table with already existing table. Okay, such new topics will be discussed in my next discussion. Thank you.